Hey everybody. Look, I see this glow of the green light on. Hey Nancy, Judy, Mom. Hope y'all are doing all right. We may have a special guest with us tonight. I don't know if she's here yet. Hey Joyce. Oh my God, look, you can see I was just eating my chicken. In case y'all are wondering, we had chicken and broccoli for dinner tonight. Did everybody have a good week? So I have a couple of things going on. Last week I was talking about all the things I have. The hurricane evacuation route quilt is officially. Hey girl, hey y'all, that's my cousin Michelle. Everybody say hi to Michelle. And you have to say it like that. You can't say it like a normal Michelle. Um so the hurricane quilt is officially a UFO. Michelle, that means that it's unfinished and it's in a box, and I'm going to have to come back to it later because I have a priority quilt that Mom has. I guess, Mom, I don't know. You didn't really ask me to make it. I kind of volunteered because it sounded fun. So, nothing. I can't do anything easy, and nothing. I can't do the easy route. So, as you saw on the thumbnail for today's stream, you may have seen the Mardi Gator. So, let us continue with the obsession with alligators, shall we? So, now I have a pattern for Allie the gator. I have a Barry gator back there, and this is Mardi Gator, kind of like Mardi Gras, but Mardi Gator. Are y'all laughing or is that chirps? I think y'all are all laughing with me, right? Not at me. So, we're gonna work on Mardi Gator today, but the first thing I want to do is, and I'm gonna share my screen with you. I want to show you. Last week, y'all know we all picked a block to work on, and I don't have it printed, but it was the what was it called? Flyfoot block. Turns out it's all half square triangles. It looked really intimidating at first. Yes, isn't Marty so cute? He's fresh. So I did work on the fly foot. I didn't make one because I spent way too much time trying to design a quilt on Adobe Illustrator that I did not even make the block. I realized today, I was like, I'm not even making that block because I'm working on Marty. But anyway, so let me share my screen and I want to show you guys, like, this is what I love about this is that together we like randomly picked a block from a book of 1,000, probably 2,000 blocks. And let's see what I did because this was so fun. Um, So what are we gonna do first? Oh, let's look at Mardi Gator since I already Marty, yeah. So how cute is he? So one of the things that I didn't put in a lot of the details. So like his fingernails, his claws aren't there, his teeth aren't there. Um, I'm trying to think what else. There's some lines on his belly that aren't there, but that's okay. I'm gonna fill in On the feathers, there's more lines, but a lot of that is just going to have detail because of the with the fabric. It's going to have a lot more dimension. And I also think I'm going to move the green on the umbrella from the outsides and put more purple, because there's a lot of green on the umbrella right next to the green of the alligator. So we're going to switch that around. That's going to be a little bit different color. Love the fleur-de-lis on top of the umbrella. That's really cool. So for those of you who don't know, dancing with an umbrella is a kind of a Mardi Gras New Orleans thing. So that's where that comes from. And then, of course, he's got beads in his little hat, or headpiece, I should say. Okay, so now for the flyfoot. The book had like just this block. And so they had it in a white with a dark green and then a light green. They also had it, or they didn't have green necessarily, but they had like a tonal, and then one with just white. And so I did yellow. I didn't like the yellow, but it was easy. So that's what the block looks like. And you can see that it's like half square triangle, half square triangle. Like there's just 4 half square triangles. So easy. And if you're making them just two different colors, I mean, it's just literally blue and white, and you can flip them around. Now this gets a little bit more complicated because each block, well, not really, each block is 2 green and white and 2 green and green. So if you're doing, 16 here, you'll need 1, 2, 4, 6, 8 of the white, and then 8 of the other one. So super easy, kind of like a pinwheel. And then they had it paired with this. What is that one called? I mean, is it just a pinwheel? I can't see. Hey, William. I'm showing my last week we picked random blocks, and so I'm just showing what I did. And so those are the blocks. Does anybody know that second one? Is that, I think that's just a regular pinwheel block, right? I wish there was a way for me to see what y'all are saying and this block at the same time. So anyway, they had these 2 paired together. So what I did, because I'm obsessive a little bit, um, I took all of these blocks and I had some fun. So at first I did just the blue and white. I hope you guys can see that. I just took the blue and white, made some squares, did not really like that. Even when you pull out a little bit, it just, oh, I didn't like it. Um, it just doesn't have enough dimension. And so I did it with the 2 different colors. That's much better. It kind of has this optical illusion like they're going sideways, but they're not, they're straight. So I like it much better with the 2 colors. And this is just, y'all, super simple, all half square triangles, and look, made a great quilt. So then I changed the colors a little bit. I like it better in the blue and gray. The blue might be a little bit dark, but you can see I'm kind of doing that. Then I was like, oh, let's mix them. So here I have the pinwheel block with the flyfoot block, and it looks so much better. It's not nearly as busy. This is so busy. Um, so then, oh wait, look how cute this is with all, and so I just tried to mimic some like random colors, more like if you wanted to do a what do you call it? My brain's not working. Just random quilt with that, all different colors. Scrappy, whew, scrappy quilt. And then this is just these 2 colors all in the same quilt. So flyfoot, how fun, how fun. I'll probably see when you can see them all, I'll probably pull together this scrappy quilt and make a just a simple PDF instructions for you guys, one sometime coming up, and then we'll actually make those. So I stopped sharing, but I couldn't see my face. Oh, you like the gold? I don't know. Did y'all like those colors? What did you think? I wasn't super crazy about it, but I like the blue and gray. But again, they were both kind of dark. So I love scrappy quilts. More than likely, what I'm going to do is make just a super scrappy one with white as the background and just whatever colors, filling it in, and that ought to be really fun. So, hey everybody, drop a comment if you're here, where you're from, who you are. I know we have some people on, so would appreciate the comments. And if you're watching, go ahead and click that like button. It actually matters. What happens is every time you click like, it tells YouTube that, hey, people are liking her stuff. So let me show more people and see more people. So my goal is, I think I have 430, 50, I don't know, 400 and something. Georgia is here. Oh, Judy, you're in Georgia. Arkansas, yay. And I usually have somebody from Texas that comes on every week. I know we got at least 3 from Louisiana here. We got San Diego representing Mr. William. Um, yeah, I've totally forgot what I was saying. So I actually have figured out how to do the camera from above. I'm using my phone. I need to actually order a part to get my camera, my fancy camera, hooked up to do lives on. For some reason, it just doesn't work. Oh, something else I did. Actually, I'm going to show. I'm going to turn my other camera on now so you guys can see. Anybody still having weather? And I see, I thought I had solved these problems. Hey, look, there I am. So that's better. What I'm going to do is, one of the things I did with Marty was I like printed it out right here, and I want to see where I want to make it darker in certain areas. But before I start coloring and doing that, I want to show you guys. I'm doing Karina Gardner's Sweet Design Studio, I think is what it's called. It's on her website. I'm gonna have to get a link for it. I don't think they've given me a link yet for my part, but I'm super excited about that. It's coming up soon, and so I'm trying to come up with a really good freebie. As you guys may know, I did the freebie and gave to you guys last week also the Allie the Gator pattern for the Quilted Summit. So for this sweet summit, I am working on a cupcake pattern. How cute is this, guys? So I did, does it look upside down? Like, I like the way it looks in the camera. I think it looks so cute. You know, I'm so pleased with myself. That cracked me up. Um, so it's still not finished, but this is the top part, and then I'm gonna applique it onto a background, embellish it just like I did with the gator, put all kind of like probably some rickrack, make the heart stand out a little bit more, work on that. I really like it. Do you guys think that this would be a good pattern that people would want, kind of like the gator? Just do a cupcake since the theme is sweet. And so what I'm doing today for this Mardi, I'm gonna do Mardi the same way I did this one. When I did Allie, I used huge pieces of fabric, not huge, but like 1 to 2 inch square pieces of fabric. Can y'all hear an echo? I can hear it, but I don't think you can. You can hear the echo? Okay, let's see if I can fix it. Oh yeah, look. I don't know why sometimes it echoes and sometimes it doesn't. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So no echo. I wonder why. Okay, let's see. Much better. Okay, no echo, cute pattern. Got it. So I'm gonna try to get this one ready as a freebie to hand out. I don't know why it's looking upside down for y'all. That's better, huh? So I don't what I didn't like about this one is I don't think that these lines are like defined enough. I don't know, what do you guys think? I tried to make it look like it was like a swirl ice cream, but I think the next version of the pattern is going to have more like solid defined lines in it so that the cupcake looks like the top is swirling. And I'm going to try it with a cherry on the top instead of a heart. Um, and so we'll see how that works out. But I think it's fresh. Also, the PDF didn't print right, so I need to work on that as well. But really cute. So before I get started working on Marty, I thought I'd share with you guys how I make these patterns. I don't know if you're interested or not, but you know, I print them. I showed you when I had my screen share up how a what it looks like on in Illustrator, and then I print it out like this, and then I once it's printed out on the PDF. Now I didn't have a piece of Pellon big enough for Marty, so it's split in two. But so this is the top. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. I think I'm going to start with the umbrella, or maybe I'll start with this headpiece. And I'm going to the cupcake. I did not put the background. I cut it out so that it's just the cupcake. Allie, the background and the fabric were both there. And so I think with Marty, oh, I don't know, it's hard to say because it really is easier when it's cut out, but he's got so much detail already. I don't want to try to complicate it any more than I need to. So I'm going to start off with not cutting the background. I could always come back and cut it later, but yeah. So I think I'm going to start with the feathers on the top of his headdress. The other thing I purchased a long time ago that I just started using like 3 days ago is this little Clover mini iron. I don't know if you guys have it, if you have use for it. When I first started using it, like it didn't get hot enough. I was aggravated. It wasn't working right. Let me see if I can get it. But then the hotter it got, y'all, it's pretty awesome. I have to say, for what I'm doing, So I used when I did the cupcake, I used this little clover iron, burned the crap out of myself because, metal makes metal hot, whatever, however. I grabbed the holder, burnt my fingers. But so I was using this to kind of put stuff down, and then y'all know I love my little Cricut mini iron. I would go over that, and then once it was finished, I got my big iron, my Oliso, and put that on there, and it turned out really good. So I need to finish the cupcake. Actually, I'm going to make another one before I finish that one. But just wanted to say that if you have a need for small stuff, this Clover mini iron is I'm impressed with it. I've only used it once and I really like it. Um, so there's that. Um, so the first thing I'm going to do is cut some fabric. I don't know if William's still here, but I'd love to know what he's working on tonight. He's always got something going on. So for those of you who don't follow William, let's see, my so-called life, this guy right here, he is always modeling. He makes like jackets and what do you call those? Hey Jeff, um, cakes, and he's like got his hat on and he's fabulous. And so check him out if you don't already. Hey Rita, y'all missed my cupcake. Or were y'all here for that? Just real quick. I don't know if y'all just joined on, but look at my cute little cupcake. Yes, William is amazing. Um, I don't know, he's very prolific. I feel like every time I log on to Instagram or YouTube or some, I see pictures of him modeling one of his new creations. I wish I didn't have to work. And he has a twin. Not really. So I did find this bag of Mardi Gras. I must have made a Mardi Gras quilt in the past. So I do have this bag right here. So let's see. I'm doing purples first. Yeah, William was here earlier, and then I think he probably was sewing because that's what we do. Um, oh, look how cute that fabric is. Yeah, I have so many scraps. What are so like around here? Yeah, there he is. Oh, hey, Andy. I missed your live today, Andy. I was on, okay, to be honest with you guys, I was laying on the couch resting because I had a long day at work. Full confession there. I could have watched while I was laying there, but I was upset. I was doing my little game. Full confession. Okay, so in Louisiana, we have Mardi Gras, obviously alligators. We have like local type stuff, anything with a fleur de lis on it. What are some of your local things that you make that other people are just like, why are you doing that? I mean, I guess it's not questionable why we would make Mardi Gras stuff, but it's, it's watching the movie behind my eyelid. My eyes were open. I was playing my game. I'm addicted. I'm not. We all have our vices. So clearly, I cut these in strips because look, there's a little crawfish one. So, what are some things that you guys make that are very regional, territorial? Surely, Atlanta and Arkansas, you guys have some. Oh yeah, the cactus. Andy, did I tell you I used to live in Flagstaff? I went to school at Northern Arizona University and Cocopelli. Man, I'm a napper. I know not everybody is all about a nap. Some people like have to be moving and stuff. And lizard, yeah. So, y'all, clearly I made something with these little scraps. Unless, oh, maybe Jennifer did. Jennifer, did you give these to me? I like to take other people's scraps because it just hurts my heart that they're gonna get thrown away. Oh yeah. Hey Deb. Now Deb, are you in New York? We were just talking about local favorite quilts. Like what do you make that's local? Because I'm making Mardi Gras stuff. Um and that's kind of, I mean it's southern. It's not really just here in Louisiana. I know that there's a big Mardi Gras um in Mississippi. Is it Alabama? Oh, you're in Iowa. Oh, you have corn stuff, right? Do they make corn quilts up there? You know what I've been wanting to do? Oh, look at this is kind of cool. So in case y'all didn't know, Mardi Gras colors or purple, yellow, and green. Um, okay, so Deb, you might be able to relate to this. When I drive around, because I work on the road, I'm a social worker for a hospice. Um, so I'm all over the place all the time. I'm driving a lot, and I see lots and lots of grain silos. We have rice in them, so rice grain bins, large bins. Every time I see them, y'all, I want to make a quilt with a bin on it. Like most people dream of making quilts. Yeah, the in. So, oh, I didn't realize you're in Arizona too, Rita. What part of Arizona are you in? Are you near Phoenix? I still have friends in Phoenix from when I was in school. Okay, wait. When is QuiltCon? Did it pass already? Is it this weekend? Phoenix. Phoenix is hot. When is QuiltCon? I blocked it out because next week. Oh, are y'all getting pumped? I blocked it out because I can't go, so I'm mad at all of you. So I really like this fabric too. It's like a and I have it in so many different colors. It's got the masquerade masks in gold. Yeah, it's next week. That's what the risque designs. You're not kidding. That's funny. So for those of you who don't know, I met Andy in October at a quilt retreat. Hey, Orly, I don't know you. Welcome. Where are you located? I'm so excited. Oh, Dara and Susan. I was on Susan on Dara's live, like not on with her, but she went live and I poked my nose in and it was just like me and one other person. It was real quick on Instagram. I don't think she remembered meeting me. But anyway, so me and Andy and Susan met in Utah at this amazing retreat from is it quilted quilt candy? What is it? I can't believe it. Oh yeah, and Stacy Lee, she's amazing. These are all like my superheroes that I got to meet in person, and now they're my friends. I tell my mom I had no business being there, and it turns out you ladies are so amazing. I truly did enjoy meeting everybody. Um, so what I'm doing now is cutting small strips. I'm going to start with the purple. So just cutting small strips. And when I say small, I mean small. A long drive, a couple of hours in. Can you hear me now? Yes, I think you can. I don't know why it does that. Like I'm having so many problems, but it's probably not as good of a sound without this mic, huh? I swear every week there's something. This week I was thinking to myself, I think I finally got it. I finally got it. I'm gonna try something. Can you hear me? Testing, testing. Testing one, two. Got cocky. It's true. I was talking about I have no business being amongst all those awesome people. And yep, universe said, "Oh, watch." I mean, how long does it take for one YouTuber to figure out all the things. No, I was gonna say I was saying when I was doing a lot of social work trainings, I always like to train up. And so I would go to like psychology and psychiatry, different kind of trainings like that, which was super cool. What I learned though, I went to a forensic psychiatry conference. So it was all like these high level forensic psychiatrists, like some from St. Elizabeth's Hospital in Washington, who was the guy who killed or who shot Ronald Reagan? I can't remember his name right off, but like he was there, like wherever he was for a long time. But anyway, so his psychiatrist was at this training and it was so fun. Yeah, the Criminal Minds stuff. Um, and so the very first day that we got there, like it was standing room only. I got there on time, which meant I was late. Yes, Hinckley. So the psychiatrist that I kind of befriended when I was there, um, said that Hinckley used to sit like when he was sitting at his desk, he could see him outside of his window, like, "Hey, Kelly." He could see him outside of his window sitting on the stoop with his cat. I think he eventually went home. I don't think he's in the hospital anymore. But yeah, so when I got there Friday, standing room only, there were really like doctors and probably more people like me, and the room was full. There was probably about 300 people in the room. Literally, I had to stand in the back because there were no seats available. And it was in New Orleans. It was a national conference, so everybody likes to go to New Orleans. By the last day, literally, it was me and two other people still attending the conference. Everybody else had checked out. And I couldn't get enough of the stuff. I was so like interested in what they were saying. I love that like criminal minds, forensic stuff. I used to do I trained a lot for like continuing education for social work, and I would end my sessions with serial killer stuff. And so there was when I would do local Louisiana stuff, I would talk about all the serial killers from Louisiana and in Louisiana. And I would get in so much trouble because, yes, they were all on Bourbon Street. I would get in so much trouble because people were like, "We don't want to hear about our serial killers." I'm like, "It's fascinating." I think it's fascinating. I just don't understand how people can be cruel to other people. Um, it just, it's not the way my mind works. I also saw a movie, like a B movie. It was not a good movie about the clown. What was his name? Y'all need to be my serial killer people today. And he befriended like he had this little guy who was trying to befriend him and be his pen pal, and it was a story and it was a true story. And this guy went to visit him in prison. Why you would do that, I don't know. I don't want to be face to face with a serial killer. Yes, Gacy. Um, and the guards let them be because he convinced the guards that this was like his little boyfriend, and he assaulted him obviously because he's a serial killer. Anyway, so that was an interesting movie. Oh, so I did that speech one time in really? He has a YouTube channel. Oh, I'm gonna have to look him up. Because really, he wasn't a monster serial killer. He was just mentally ill. I think he has schizophrenia, maybe. And so I actually would be interested to see more about him and what he's doing. And so yeah, I would be interested to see it. Do you watch it, Rita? Or do you just know that it exists? Does he look like normal? Oh, I'm gonna have to, I'm so glad you told me that. Y'all get to see me in my mess here. Speaking of, my husband is listening to, I'm sure he's old. Well, I guess he's not a grandpa because he hasn't been, he's been in prison most of his adult life. But surely he's got to be in his 60s or 70s. That's so, it's not, I'm picking 60 and 70 is not old, y'all. So now I'm starting the process, and this is just all I do is I put a piece of, and I'm gonna make these kind of wacky where they, because it's supposed to be feathers. Yeah, 30 years in a state institution. And then, how old was he when he went in? I'm curious. So what I do with this little iron, I put it on there and it sticks. So I don't have, I forgot my, and y'all, and it sticks. And so I just kind of do that until the picture is done. I probably should have started in the back now that I'm saying that. So instead of doing these, I'm gonna move to since I've already cut all of that. Oh, Kelly, what am I working on? This is Mardi. This is probably a better way to put it. So this is Mardi Gator, kind of like, or Mardi Gras, um, but Mardi Gator. So I am making this for the museum in Gaydon, and I'm just kind of in a hurry, so I'm gonna do it pretty quickly. I've put everything else in the UFO bin, and I'm just not really throwing it together, but gonna do it pretty quickly, uses kind of some big pieces so we can get it up. Yeah. So that's what we're working on. I just cut all the purple and then realized I probably should have started with the green. Um, and I don't have any of the green cut, but I wanted to show y'all how I do it. So I'm just gonna move to the umbrella. And also I'm changing the colors. The umbrella is gonna be purple on the outsides and green in the middle because I don't want too much green right here. And Kelly, you also missed my cupcake. I think it's so cute. So I'm gonna end up making several of these until I get the pattern like I like it. I don't know if the heart or the cherries on the top, and then this needs to be a little bit more defined. But anyway, so I'm working on a cupcake pattern. I think that's gonna sell really well. Like Michelle said, for the like a little girl's room, a baby. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. So again, what I do is I just lay these out. Sometimes I'll have to go and cut them like after. Kelly, are you ready for Mardi Gras? This weekend, birthday placemat tool two. Hey Mel, is that what you're working on? Oh, it could be a birthday placemat. Yes. Oh, that's a good idea. So this weekend, me and all my cousins, because y'all know I have a lot of them. Yeah, bring out the cupcake for every birthday. The placemat. Y'all know I have a lot of cousins. I don't know if y'all know, but I have a lot of cousins, and they're all gonna be at my house this weekend. Well, some of them. We're gonna be making Mardi Gras pants. So imagine wearing like really big scrubs pants, but then fringes all over them. I'm gonna post some pictures. Some pictures. It's gonna be cute. I'm excited. My husband is pulling out the grill. Yeah, the cupcake. Yeah. I got the where are my scissors? Oh, and I bought a Mardi Gras alligator this week. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen him. But he's sitting in my car right now, so I couldn't show him to y'all. He's like on the dash of my car. The so this weekend we're making our Mardi Gras pants, and I'll post some pictures. Don't do Mardi Gras, but looking forward to days off. Yeah. So Mardi Gras around here is kind of like it is a holiday. So we get days off of work. I only get Monday off, Tuesday off at my new job, but I am taking off because I'm riding in a parade Monday night. Yes, I was in Kaplan, Kelly. I love that little shop. I don't know if you're familiar with it, Maddie something. Oh my God, their stuff is so cute. That's the first time I have been in there. I had some time between appointments, so I was driving down Main Street and saw that they were open. It was like 9 in the morning. Ooh, Mardi Gras New Orleans back in 1978 and 80. That must have been fun. The I don't like going to parades necessarily, but I do like riding in them. But New Orleans is a whole other thing. I don't really do New Orleans. One time we went to New Orleans with my mom, and me and my friend, obviously much younger, were just exhausted, and her friend were running around like some crazy people. Oh, see, I was gonna say much. So this weekend, my husband's pulling out the Blackstone, and he's making smash burger tacos. Hey, Tasha, I'm working on my gator. Look, I got little bitty pieces of purple in here. Why would I throw that away? Um, she said, "Hey, chat." So he's cooking. Yeah, I can't wait to taste his smash burger tacos. I like the Traeger. He likes to smoke stuff on the Traeger. Um, oh, look, we got some new people coming up. How y'all doing? So I call this raw edge quilting because it's not sewing the top. It's not like a regular traditional quilted sewn top. Um, Right? There's a video on the tacos. I guess he got it on Facebook or Instagram or something, maybe even YouTube. I don't know where he spends his social media time. But yeah, so I'm excited. We started doing HelloFresh. Does anybody do HelloFresh? I realized that I like to eat. They don't give you enough food. I'm a big girl. I like my food. So we've been snacking after we eat. I also, for those of you who missed it, was bragging about my little iron here. And just as I'm bragging about it, I'm not paying attention and got some glue on it. So I'm just using the parchment paper so that it doesn't stick. But no leftovers? No, absolutely no leftovers. Like we barely have enough to feed us. I don't know how much he pays for that. I try not to ask. But a friend of mine said it's expensive. So I just say thank you and move on. She got bored. So far, we've only been doing it since the beginning of January, so it's been a couple of weeks. 4 weeks, I guess. No, 6. Not bored yet. Haven't repeated a meal, which is good. So the problem I found with doing it this way is that a lot of the curves are kind of blended, which I don't know if I like that look or not. If I want it kind of square and abstract looking, or if I want it to be more exact and precise. I know I definitely don't want it really precise, but also have to be able to know what it is. This week is going by so fast, it's already Wednesday. That's cute already. See, that'll be his nose. Oop. See how fast this goes? The other thing I struggle with is knowing how to quilt it. So far, I've just been doing on my domestic, like just kind of straight lines. But I would like to do more decorative stuff. I need to practice. How many of y'all out there are long armers? I got I've been watching Natalia Bonner too. She's another one, a long arm that has a YouTube channel. Do y'all watch her? Like, she's got some serious muscle memory going on when she's doing that free motion quilting, and she uses rulers a lot. I'm in awe. Not enough to take her class just yet because I got so much other stuff going on. But I think one day I will take it. Free motion on your regular, no attachments. Yeah. I really just use my walking foot a lot of times and just do straight lines. I find that when I do free motion on my what's it called? Janome, um, I go too fast and I pop thread a lot. And I'm thinking it's because I'm going too fast. I don't really know for sure. But yeah, I don't have the patience to go too slow. You do it with the walking foot also? Yeah. Yeah, she's all rulers. Like I've heard people say too, like recently, I don't know where I heard it, but that there's really no need to do like custom quilting anymore because you can do so much with the machine, the computers and stuff. Um, I don't know. I would like to have that talent for no other reason than I think it looks cool. Do you ever like wish you had a talent for no good reason? Go out and do something silly just because? That's kind of how I ended up with the long arm. Oh, Miss Judy, Miss Gloria and Miss um Jerry picked their quilts up, and y'all, they came out so good. I don't know if y'all saw the last week we were talking about my the two quilts that I long arm, like my first two real customers that they trusted me to long arm their quilts, and it was they both. I mean, y'all, when I'm telling you, I put those things on the frame, they were straight, they were well constructed. I said, y'all are spoiling me because I'm gonna think that everybody quilts so perfectly. Oh yeah, like when the machine does too much. They're so one of her actually that's funny you said that. Somebody this week said, I guess left her a message that said it's not really quilting because it's a machine and not by hand. Um, and so her comeback was the definition of quilting is the three layers, and machine quilting is still quilting. I don't know. I like the fancy, what do you call it? All the designs and stuff. Like that's why they charge so much more when they do them by hand, like free motion versus the machine. The other thing that I have been working on that is going way slower than it should is the t-shirt quilt that I have been working on like forever. I finally I got all the backing done. Now I need to put it together. Hopefully I'll be doing a video on that soon. Not a live, but a video. Because every quilt has a story. Yeah, my grandmother hand quilted everything, and I absolutely think that that's wonderful. Like I appreciate the hand sewing and the hand quilting. My brain, like I enjoy it because it is fast moving. And so I think if I had to do everything by hand, I wouldn't do it. Of course, I'm doing this, but like sewing, like I like cross stitch. Anybody else count a cross stitch? That's fun, but I just can't see because I'm old now. I have a birthday. Me and Jennifer have a birthday coming up in March. I'm not going to tell you how old she is, but I'm going to be 52. Whoop, whoop. My we're going to karaoke. That's what I do. I love to sing. Sing me some karaoke. No, it's not old. I don't feel old at all. I think 50 is like the new 30. I don't even feel 30. Like my body definitely aches more than it did when I was younger, like in my 30s. But I still get up and go to the gym. I still try to take care of myself. Yeah, this is so relaxing to me. Like I did that whole cupcake thing so fast, and this just like melts all my stress away. So the topic of the speech that I'm giving for that other conference that I'm doing is mind, body, create. So I'm going to talk about all of the things that we do to take care of ourselves, the things that we should be doing to take care of ourselves. I'm putting it together. I just haven't. I have not recorded it yet, but I've done all the research and I know what I'm going to be saying. Yeah, like I like paper piecing. I've thought about doing some of these patterns that I work on in paper piecing instead of this because I do like to sew and do pieced tops as well. Like this isn't the only thing I do. Um, but I haven't figured that one out yet. Yeah, this goes so fast. And I find that like the smaller the pieces are, the faster it goes, like because I can shape it a little bit better. The big pieces will like I'll use bigger pieces on like this area, but inside the smaller stuff, I really like using the tiny pieces. This little fabric is so cute. I don't you probably can't see it, but it's little gold fleur-de-lis, and I'm kind of obsessing about making sure that they're right size. Thank you for joining us, Michelle. I usually don't go on this long, but I'm having fun, so I'm so glad that you joined us. Thank you. Don't forget to like and leave a comment. Well, I guess you did. So for those of you who join a little bit later, Michelle is my cousin. She's going to be coming over to make Mardi Gras pants this weekend. And so you will probably see pictures of her in our Mardi Gras pants. All right, I guess I need to sign off. Yeah. In 20 years, I'm going to be as old as Jennifer. This is true. We had a party once where our combined age was 80, and we put 80 candles on a cake. Have y'all ever seen 80 candles on a cake? I'm surprised nobody called the fire 911. It was hot. This year we turned what, 120? No, when I turned 50, yes, we were 120. Now you can figure out her age if you want to do the math. Um, yeah, look how sweet and fun. Just the umbrella is done. Just the purple of the umbrella. That went so fast. I'm think I have these little bitty containers. I'm gonna have to put different color pieces because that I cut way too much. I'm trying to think what else is purple. This is purple, but I don't want to do that yet. The beads might be purple. Oh, yes, 80 candles and they relight. Be huffing and puffing. All right, guys. Well, I'm kind of at a stopping point because I don't have the green or the yellow to do that. I don't have enough cut, and I'm gonna get my little pieces together where I can keep stuff in the keep them separate so I can get this done real quick. But it was so fun tonight. Thank you all for joining me. Um, see my cows in my messy room in the back. Look, my gator. Y'all have a good evening, and I will see you guys next Wednesday, hopefully. And I hope you enjoyed the flyfoot. I'm gonna put something together in writing and hopefully have some pieces next week and we can pick our next block because that was really fun. I like doing that. So anyway, peace out, guys.